Hey, what's up, YouTube? Picked up another scooter, the Venice QS50 QT-5. What does that mean? Not much. There's not much scooters like this on YouTube that have the Venice name. Don't know if it's 50cc or not. Let me just show you here. Here it is, and all its disconnected, broken down glory. This thing has not seen much life because there is no key. So after taking off all the plastics, pretty easy, left this one on, followed it down to here. Here's where the key would go. Looks like whoever had it before already modded it. You can go ahead and unplug this, and you could either do a paperclip hack or a wire hack, or just go ahead and leave this in the on position. You might have to fiddle with it when you have your battery connected, but I already did that, so I know it's in the on position. So here is a decent sized big battery, good for starting any scooter. I recommend to pick one up if you don't have one. I might even mount this in here, run an extra wire. Now, since it's always on, what I'm going to have to do is install a switch between the hot and the cold just for on and off. So it bypasses the key and it makes it just an on and off switch. Maybe an old computer. Saw some YouTube videos where I learned that. So anyways, let's see if we can connect this here. I'm just going to connect it real quick. So I'll just find this and a little bit of screw here. And that should get that on there. Just a screw I found in my little box of screws. Now as soon as I touch it, the light goes on. So I know my starting circuit ready, starting position circuit good. Alright, so it's gonna stay on hopefully. Yeah, I got it just jury-rigged. What am I gonna do? Well, let's see what happens. So, horn doesn't work. Blinkers, no. High beams, it's not all connected yet. So I need to put new bulbs in there and whatnot. This would be off, on, right? Here's the start. That sounds strong. Let me give it a little gas. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can keep it open. And then clog it off. So I don't know why it's not starting. What I usually do when that happens with scooters is, here's just some starting fluid. Probably shouldn't do this in the garage. Just spray it right into the car. Right into the car. Why not? Alright. Spark plug's attached. Well, let's try it again. So usually, if you put some starting fluid in the carb, it usually should start over and burn the starting fluid. Now it's not doing that. Am I holding down the brake? Let's try that. Let's hold down this brake too. Nope, no brake over here. Is this the back brake? Yeah, that's the back brake. So, holding down the back brake. Sorry I'm all over the place with this here. Let me show you the scooter and think about what's going on. Doesn't sound like it's getting spark. Now, granted, I need to drain the gas, which is fine. It looks fine, but I'll just drain it, add new gas. And then over here, here's a separate tank for oil. I wonder why it's not starting. There's probably no oil in here. This wire, I do not know where it goes. And it's attached to the top of this reservoir oil. So, I need to get this filled and drained and filled. And the gas tank, drained and filled with good gas. I need to check the spark too. So I'll pull the spark plug out. Just connect to my battery and save it. Pull the spark plug out. Here's one that's already out. I'll clean the points a little bit. I don't have a gapper though. So I guess what I could do is I could just pull this out, screw in this spark plug, try to start it again. If I see a blue spark, that's good. If I don't, that's bad, right? I'm still learning. Here's the switch I'll probably use for just straight on and in. I'll mount it in here next to the gas. I might drill holes for venting. But it's a cool little scooter. It looks nice when it's all put together. Here's the bottom one, and this thing goes right here, and whatever. Maybe the other way around. So I got a box of parts. Here's the air filter, and then all the lights and flip-flop pieces. And it looks really nice when you put it together. I just had to get to the switch. But I think I could put it back together now that I got it switch working. So I might just do that. I might not. This thing down here I think is something that could be replaced. Maybe. Yeah, so I'll pull this out and just stick the other spark plug in here and then ground it and see what's going on, because that might be my problem. Could be spark. If the spark plug isn't it, and I replace it, I hear NGK is good, I just don't know the size. If I do the spark, and then there's probably something else, but the starter sounds good. I mean, it really sounds like it wants to start over, but I don't know if it's all connected everywhere. There's two adjustments, I see. There's one right there. There's two right there. The big one, and the one on the right, the brass. Those are the two adjustments that I'll use. So I don't know if it was played with or what's going on. The kickstart's missing. I put my finger in there. There is a belt in there. It's real taut, so I'm assuming everything's good with that. That's pretty much it. Here's the petcock. So, I mean, there's some little things that you could replace. I don't know what this is right here. This is something. Still learning. Cool. Good times. I like the style. It's real motorcycle-y, but you know, it needs some work, like everything. But it'll be fun. Alright, thanks for watching, YouTube. Let me know if you have any advice on what I should do next, because that's pretty much why I'm doing these videos. So, can't wait to get this running. Take it easy. Bye now.